beautiful.
Tit for tat right there.
That's a hats off moment. Pretty impressive.
Just came in there. He talked for a quick second. Looks like if it's going to break anyway, it has to go just a touch to the left.
So a missed chance there to open the lead back up to 2. Trying to birdie it, she was, for the 3rd time this week. Instead, here at 15, 2 pars, 2 birdies. And on to 16 she goes, which is where we go.
And this is just a moment in life. Every step you take needs to be, you know, just in the moment, in the moment, in the moment. And now,
Well, maybe, you know, she likes to chill. Maybe it's going to help her. Maybe it gives her a chance to chill out and regroup, reevaluate.
this could have been 3 putts.
Instead, it was 1 to get to within 1.
I mean, she's only had 9.
In the world, it can rip your heart out at the same time. There's been so much heartbreak, you know, and you hate to see it. Hopefully, I mean, I root for no one. I just call the game, but you hate to see anybody lose a golf tournament. But it does happen. I don't like
Waiting, watching, wondering if she will maintain her lead. She has to dodge one here.
Well, I think if you've ever won a tournament on the PGA Tour, you've had painful waits with the lead. You know, Julie, I'm sure.
And on the LPGA, that's true too.
It's a painful wait. I don't know where your brain went, but it's hard not to jump out in front. And, you know, the whole idea is to stay in the moment when you play this game.
$197 yards. This is 7-iron, even though this green's 38 paces deep. This is a pretty shallow part of the green here. There's only 4 steps behind this hole location, and it goes downhill, so she's got to stay short of this flagstick if she can. Little helping wind.
Bye.
Oh, what a great shot.
Absolutely flushed it.
I got to give it a little golf clap for that. That's a beautiful shot.
After that long wait to hit that shot here at 16.
See, Paul, you need to be sitting down. You've been doing it all wrong these
I've
years.
been walking around like a nervous idiot chewing on my nails. Should have been laying down relaxing.
Yeah, it's going to move a little bit like right at the hole.
You think I go inside a little bit? It's up, right?
Yeah.
You can tell from that camera angle that ball's going to move just a little to the right, Julie. It's, Brad said, I think it's just inside left, maybe left center. See that smile? There you go. That is one impressive birdie on one of the most difficult holes of the day when you needed it the most.
Just the perfect tee shot. Solid putt for the 2, and the lead is 2. 13 under for the championship. It as the 2nd easiest hole today.
You heard Les just say there, you know, she's been hitting 3-wood here, and so instead of having, she's going to be hitting iron. So instead of having an 8-iron layup, he said you're going to probably have a 6-iron layup.
Neither one that difficult.
No.
Not for her. Challenge now to get it in the fairway. Oh, what an intangible, Julie, to have that kind of power, to be able to hit a long iron like that. Tell you what, she's so good, it's a joke. I mean, you could see her put that ball back in her stance, and that was just crispy critter, wasn't it?
It was.
Second shot, there's a little fairway to the left she can't see, but she's trying to hit it at that bleacher just beyond the green at the USGA sign, 6-iron. Oh, and that's a big pull. It hit the tree. She got lucky. It hit the tree and kicked it towards the fairway, but she's well back and in the rough.
Yeah, came straight down.
Koji's right on this line, so she's going to be paying particular attention to this putt right here.
Night day on the greens for her.
Well, this for birdie, with Arya Jutanagarn waiting back in the rough here at 17.
Pressure. Can she read it?
Looks like it was right, just right off the hopper. Area looking at that, and she's like going, whew.
Yeah.
So this for par to stay 2 back. And a missed chance after a terrific third shot. That putt just did not break left.
No, it just.
There's a root there, a knobby sort of root. Might have to adjust her stance for it. This screams flyer, this shot.
It screamed flyer loud and clear. That is a terrible place to be. She's got to negotiate that hill, that big mound there between her and the hole.
Our sister Moria watching.
Wind just freshly into her face doesn't make it any easier.
He hasn't missed a fairway in a long time, Ken. That is right on the edge of whether or not that's in the bunker. Can you tell?
No, she's on the fairway. Good angle to the flag. Couldn't have placed it better. In the shadow.
Oh.
And a chunk.
Oh, you can't leave it short.
For Jutanagarn here at 17.
And that's not an easy putt. She's going to have really good speed here, or it'll get away from her.
That ball's not quite far enough back, Julie. She drop kicked it. On a downslope, that's there. She just wants to get it over that hill so she doesn't have to deal with what she's dealing with now, this next putt. It's going to be a big swinger from right to left.
Oh, huge mistake.
Talk about a tough putt. But depending on what age you are, there's a big muffin or cupcake right in the middle of the screen, and she's got to putt over the center of it. It's going to break 6-7 feet, and the higher up she goes, the faster this putt is. She's got to put it right in the corner of the shadow, I think, of those trees you see in there, kind of right in the gap, kick the field goal. It's got to be out to the right. The scale of difficulty on this up and down is as high as it gets.
This for par. No easy putt left for
Basket blown here if she misses this putt. Oh. Yeah, a lot of heart there. It's still a bogey.
Are you nervous? I was nervous.
My palms are sweating. My one-shot lead heading to 18. She started this back 9 with a 7-shot lead. It's down to
Approach and favour the right side of the pin, but this bit of mud shouldn't be, but it could be problematical.
Well, it makes it doubly dangerous with the water on the left. I think if the mud's not on that ball, Ken, she probably takes a more of an aggressive.
2016 and bogeyed the last.
She just blasted it, striped it right down the middle. And now she's got that dangerous second shot waiting.
Well, remember that long wait she had prior to her tee shot at 16, the par 3. Ended up making birdie, coming off a bogey at 17, and leaves it short.
Putt here for Kim. This is a must make.
Solid putt there. What a great round.
A round of 67. 11 under for the championship, and at the moment, 1 back.
Focus on what you're doing.
170 yards back into the strongest wind they faced. That 3-iron went 240 yards off the tee. She pummeled it. It targets that Rolex clock with a little draw right behind the green.
Well, she hit a big pull hook on her layup shot just a few minutes ago.
The bunker.
Right at it. She didn't need to go right at it.
I think she tried to hit 8-iron there.
She did hit 8-iron, Brad, and it lacked maybe 2 yards of ending the championship for her. Instead, she's still got work to do.
Tough on the family. Sister Moria.
% this year, so I don't know if that percentage goes down in this situation, but she's 50-50 on the season. You see that little valley, she's got to carry it right about where she is, maybe a little farther than that, the shadow of the flag. Up and down to win the U.S. Open. It's going to depend on the lie.
I'm saying it's a perfect lie. It's been a raked over area. It's flat. It's not too much uphill, which is a good thing, but she does have to carry it. I think she has to carry it over that ridge. If she doesn't get it all the way there past where the shadow of the flag starts, it's not going to get back to that, to the hole there. So this is a tough shot because she has to carry it the whole way up there. Never mind that it's the 72nd hole.
Needing to get up and down to win the U.S. Women's Open. She'll have to make that. Otherwise, we would be headed for a playoff. Ju Kim signing
to avoid a colossal collapse.
Looking
losing
about
a 7-shot lead.
looking
9
about
holes to go.
12 feet too. It's not an easy putt.
it's an unbelievable thing to watch. It just shows you how hard golf is, how cruel golf can be. Of course, it's not over. She's going to get to go play off.
Provided this goes in, which it does.
You know, and I think she really thought she hit a good iron shot on 18.
Your battery's right there, too.
So a round of 73 today. A round of 1 over par after shooting 67, 70, 67.
It's one of the greatest Jekyll and Hyde performances you're ever going to see. Absolutely flawless on the front 9 today.
And knowing that she will continue here today at Shoal Creek. Uthaisak just absolutely dominant for the first 63 holes of her championship. Starting the back 9 today with a triple. Losing the lead, making for this playoff.
Oh, so they've already got all your stuff.
Oh, yeah. They've had it since Kingsbury.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jane, congratulations. Area, congratulations. This, just a reminder, this is a 2-hole aggregate playoff, and you will draw for the order of play. So, Arya. 2. So, Ho-Jin, you will be 1. Very good. All right.
So here we go, 2-hole aggregate playoff. And Hyo-Joo Kim has gone bogey and then 3 straight pars through her 4 cracks at this 14th hole.
Kim has won 15 times out here. She's just the player that Area doesn't want to see, I'm sure. She drives it dead straight, hasn't missed a fairway, I don't know, since early on in her round, and
She's only missed 5 all week.
there you go. So she's got to fit this ball between those bunkers. She gets to go first. Advantage Kim right out of the gate. She just makes it look easy. This is fairway right earlier, and that's headed for the bunkers. That is well, a big difference right there. Just a couple of inches to the right. First cut in regulation play. Kim hit this fairway and then tugged her second shot way to the left. She's a little farther back now than she was earlier, about 7 yards. It might make a difference. Instead of a finesse, he's going to go full.
Pitching wedge.
Left side of the green for Hyo-Joo Kim.
Sand wedge.
Oh, what a shot.
Beautiful shot. I mean, There's not too many ladies can hit that shot right there at speed and get it to sit down. That's impressive.
Bit of a deep breath from Arya Juthaisak.
Well, this Bermuda rough, it's tough to legislate sometimes how that ball is going to come out, how it's going to react. You have to evaluate the lie, and then experience tells you what that ball is going to do. She's only 22, but she's seasoned as a player.
I lost an 18-hole playoff, and it's just so hard to come back and get yourself up.
So on this first playoff hole, a birdie putt for Hyo-Joo Kim. Oh, what a putt!
24 putts yesterday for Kim, only 25 putts today. Some player.
Arya Juthaisak applauding that putt. That's the 7th birdie here at 14 today, playing as the 8th easiest hole. Now a birdie putt to try to answer from Arya.
She kind of scooped that a little bit. It's just weird to me that she would clap after her opponent made that putt. I'd be in another place in a different zone. I might have glared at her more before I hope she hasn't resigned herself to the inevitable here. She is too good a player.
So the lead is 1 for Hyo-Joo Kim.
You know, sometimes you learn from your experiences, Joe, and then other times you never recover from them. And this could be one of those moments, you know, for Arya.
34, while Arya 5 over 41.
The bunker's 250 to carry. I'm not sure that Arya can carry it, or either player can carry that bunker, driver or 3-wood. Slightly downhill, just the teeniest of breezes in their face.
Good shot.
That's fairway.
Got a nice kick.
Driver short of the bunker. That's exactly where she was in regulation. That is dreadful right there. Terrible angle from the thick rough. Not looking good at all for Arya Juthaisak at the moment.
10 or 15 yards, but I think she's got a pretty good play from here. She's 176. She can carry this bunker and have it roll all the way back to the flagstick with it coming out of the rough. I don't think it's that hard of a shot. So you guys get a little more optimistic in there.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, let's not hand this championship trophy to Hyo-Joo Kim yet. Remember, Kim did miss 2 irons left coming down the stretch at 14 and 15. So there's still opportunity for Arya. Just going to take a good shot out of that left rough.
Folks, it's a lot harder to hook a ball out of the rough than it is to cut it. She's got to draw this. She's got a clean lie. Can she get enough club on this ball to hit a draw? Knuckleball there.
Got a little bit of a break. Unfortunately, hit off a spectator. Bounced back up.
now Hyo-Joo Kim.
Well, she's got 172 back there. That can't be her target. She's got to aim right in the center of the green. There's a tall tree. There's the Rolex watch. She's got a little bit of a tight lie, so it'll be got to make good contact.
Bunker.
It's not the easiest bunker shot in the world. You've got to go through a little bit of a valley to the green sitting up on a plateau. A lot of different levels on this green.
Or if she has to fly it all the way back there, and that's a scary shot to make that full of a swing.
You know, she's been the best around the greens this week. Only 4 times has she failed to get it up and in, which is remarkable around here.
Don't you think that has a lot to do with her putting?
Yes, I do. It always does.
Yeah, she can. It just seems like she can make it from anywhere. And it's not only, I mean, she's plowing them right in the middle of the heart.
You know, this is either you're going to clip it, which, you know, it forces you to get close to the ball, or you're going to hit some kind of a chunk and run through the valley and up the slope. It's all going to depend on how you feel. She tried to clip it, which is pretty brave in my opinion, and it didn't make it. So it's going to roll back down and maybe all.
Well, it's a pretty clean line. The ball's a little bit below her feet, but the distance she has to fly this, I don't think she can really get it high enough to land it on the green. It kind of runs away from her right to left.
Yeah, I think you just try to land it regular and rough against the shorter grass.
Go this way?
Yes. That is just perfect if you don't move, okay?
I think the shot here has to land in the rough or just in the fringe.
It's all about getting the speed right. You never know. She could hold this shot. You've got to get the speed right. That's a pretty good shot under the circumstances.
Longer than Aria's putt was before in regulation, so she's got a little bit more of the uphill to go through, and then Aria's putt never continued to break to the right. But Kim smoked the field in strokes gained today. Almost gained 6 shots just on the putting green.
She will have a tap-in bogey. And opportunity for Aria.
I think she felt like had she hit it a little harder, she had it. A little bit of a teach there. Uthaisak. She's got to make this to extend the playoff
and force sudden death, which would pick up back at 14.
Strong. That's heart right there.
So they finish tied after the 2-hole aggregate.
Nice if we had some cards. They'll get some pretty severe hits.
Now they will go back to 14.
Play it, ladies.
Well done.
He got a huge hill to walk up to get to that 14th tee. While area's long, and there it is.
So neither player, Paul, could get up and down out of that bunker at 18 to win this championship, and that's why we're playing on.
It was sitting right in her lap. She hits that stinger kind of Tiger Woods looking bullet with this club, but for whatever reason, she tends to aim right here. Beautiful hole, elevated tee shot. The water on the left not in play, but all the bunkers are in play. It's the first shot she's backed off of all week.
Right side of the park.
Well, they talk about being committed.
She smothered it. She smothered a bunch of shots coming in. Brad alluded to that earlier, that she'd lost her trajectory control with her fairway wood and
Another fairway found for Hyo-Joo Kim. Uthaisak. Now the second shots yet again here at 14.
Well, there's good news, bad news here, Joe. Good news is she's got the angle. The bad news is she's got a very unpredictable lie. It's
like 25.
You hit this exact same shot. Hitting, yeah, just with that club. Yep.
What shot to the pin?
Pin's 34.
So I'm gonna aim at the pin. Hit like 25.
Yeah. Okay.
the ball's down here. I think the shot to play here has got to be a lower trajectory shot. If you're going to hope to try to hit this high, I think it could come out fluffy and stay well short of the green.
It's some of the most unpredictable rough in all of golf, this Bermuda grass. It's the common Bermuda. Let's see if she gets this right. Just big time flyer. She's hit about 3 or 4 flyers here.
Sorry.
The last
just 2 yards longer than her shot earlier. 122 yards wedge.
exactly what she needed to do.
She just has to hit it high. It's going to get all the way down there to the hole if she can just land it on this green. The trickiest part about this is how far left she has to aim, because it's going to kick pretty hard to the right when it lands.
There's your 50-50 right there.
That's a real touch of class right there. She slipped that club right past that ball. Very brave.
Another chance with a made putt to win for Hyo-Joo Kim.
This putt is almost on the identical line as where she holed her birdie putt from before. It's a little bit closer. The difference is the shadowing right now. There's no sun on her line. She should know this putt, but that last putt she made, she hit that pretty hard.
Well, she also hit it out of the bunker, the same exact line, and saw that break too. So she had 3 shots at it.
Dirty golf ball at the end of a week's worth of dirty golf balls here at Shoal Creek with all the rain. This putt to win the U.S. Women's Open Championship. Just slides by.
A great miss. Imagine how you'd feel at home.
She made one a little bit longer at 18 to get into sudden death.
For pretty at home, I'd go good. Go to the 18th hole. Beautiful swing. That's a beautiful up and down for her.
Yeah, these two have been so good inside 4 feet the entire championship.
This to extend. So we're in sudden death, second hole of sudden death.
Sure.
We've talked about this week. For the first time ever, some of the greatest names in the women's game will be teeing it up this July at the inaugural U.S. Senior Women's Open Championship. Middle July, the 12th through the 15th at iconic Chicago Golf Club. Learn more at usga.org and be sure to catch the championship's final rounds on Saturday, the 14th, Sunday, the 15th on FS1.
Area has not hit this fairway today. She missed it yesterday. And this is her
Yep. In from the right.
4th try. So.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
And that's how it's done right there. For my mistake, she did hit this in regulation. Missed the green with 8-iron and made bogey.
Par bogey during the playoff, and here we are again.
Just a carbon copy of her last 2.
I mean, she's hit 3 in a row, literally.
Probably in the same divot.
Within 5 feet of each other. You see the power of Arya being able to hit that long iron past Kim's driver.
So now both in the fairway here at 18 again.
Well, and this is a dangerous shot. If you're going first, and it looks like Kim will be going first, she's got the one now to have to make a decision. How aggressive do I want to be? Am I just going to shoot for the middle here? Or am I going to take on this really, dangerous hole location in that back left corner?
Cause that iron shot to come up a little bit short. Now from 185, she's got to carry it another 15 yards from the front of the green, which is 143. So she's got to carry it almost 160 to get it over the bunker into the wind.
She's got to be looking outside of that right side of that left bunker. I think if you can put the pressure on, just get the ball on the green, put the pressure back on area, especially from 185.
That's okay.
Probably wants to fly this thing 170.
Yeah.
Both players hit a lovely little draw as their natural shot.
From the right.
No draw. She got up out of that, and it's not a good place to be right there. Advantage now for our area.
Get at that Rolex sign and just let it draw in her natural draw.
Remember, Uthaisak, she's probably got an 8 or 9 iron.
I would think it has to be 7 here to carry the bunker today, right now into the wind. Big deep breath.
She's missed this green twice today. Back bunker.
Boy, that adrenaline's a real thing. She just flushed that. That doesn't look like the best of lies, sitting in a furrow.
It's been right to left.
As long as that furrow's going towards the hole, and it is, it won't be terrible.
Could have played any better. Played a terrific first 9 holes today. It came apart on the second 9 holes, but here she is.
There's no way to chunk and run this. It's got to be close to the ball, and that's a hard shot on an uphill lie.
Yeah, if you want to chunk and run it, you got to hit some kind of 7 or 8 iron or something, Brad. And I don't know if anybody's really ready to do that in this situation.
You know, I'd be shocked if this could get up to the top hill, you know, anywhere close to where she was before, which is 20 feet away.
There's a lot of tiers in these greens, and this one has another one. You see that it's up to a flat, down through a valley, and then back up to where the hole is cut.
This is a shot players don't practice a lot, taking less than a full lofted sand wedge.
And usually this ball will come out to the right.
Pretty darn good. Taking everything into consideration, opponent, but it's a different world. This whole Twitter world and the social media, it changes everything, hasn't it? Now, Brad, these furrows look like they're going pretty much at the hole here.
Well, you know, the bad part for Area, she's got a downhill lie here in the ball. You can only, about a quarter of the ball's, you know, underneath the level of the sand. So this ball is not going to have any spin. So she's going to have to play the ball forward, I think, weight forward and really just fly it like the last shot, just a short distance. Even on the fringe, you'll get it there. It won't spin.
Oh, so good. What a shot. Uthaisak throws the pressure right onto Ju Kim.
Wow, that is the real deal right there. Let's take another look at this. What a shot. She clipped that thing as well as you could possibly ask for.
I'm not sure you could go up there and place it there and hit it any better.
Take another look. And you heard it. Just swept that sand. Mom and sister love it.
A smile.
Kim respects it.
Well, Ju Kim has had 2 putts to win. Now she has a putt to stay alive.
Left all the way, Joe. Area had to move her mark. She's going to put it back, and the outcome now is clear.
Ju Kim gave it everything she had. And Area Jutanagarn lost the lead. Made a bogey at 18 in regulation, but with this has won the U.S. Women's Open Championship.
Good job.
With her older sister, Moria, there to celebrate with her. What a moment, and what a fight.
See the emotion now just come flooding out. Imagine had she had lost, that emotion being so different, Joe.
But you know what? She handles herself with class. She handles herself with poise. At 22 years old, I mean, she could have gotten mad. She could have gotten thrown the towel in. She did the same thing. She made a lot of great shots out of the rough just to make pars, and a lot of great scrambling.
And how about the sportsmanship? Applauding her opponent's greatness.
Area. Yes.
Tears are flowing.
So happy.
She's got her second major championship. First player from Thailand to win a U.S. Open.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's as great a bunker shot as you'll ever see a player hit in a situation like that, Joe. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. There's a lot of pressure here. Not a great lie.
Just a slap of the sand and a tap in to win. What a championship this turned out to be.
What a difference in emotion for Area Jutanagarn. Had she lost this championship, devastation would have set in. Instead, complete and utter joy, that close to getting your heart ripped out, and instead, you're a hero of your nation.
I mean, the sky's the limit for her. I mean, she can do whatever she wants. I mean, her game's good, her long game's good, and her mental aspect was tested today. And she hung in there, and she came out on top.
The level of respect I think she earned today with the ability to play like that in the playoff. Just a shock to all of us that she could lose a 7-shot lead. She led the field in birdies. She drove it fantastic starting out. She just was the most steady, and then it all came undone with a big number at the 10th. She managed to win anyway.
Little sister tapping big sister on the head. It's cute.
In 1998, Sayri Pak won a playoff to win the U.S. Women's Open Championship at 20 years old, and inspired an entire generation of young Korean women to play this game. And boy, it has been a major shift in the game because of Sayri Pak and what she has meant to young Korean-born players. And now Area Jutanagarn is inspiring an entire generation, already has, but even more so with a win here. First from Thailand to win a U.S. Open championship. Let's go to Shane Bacon.
Thanks, Joe. And introduce a few people here first from the USGA's Executive Committee. Martha Lang, the President of the USGA, Mark Newell. Our low amateur, Patty Tavatanakit, tie for 5th place. Runner-up, Ju Kim. And our champion, Area Jutanagarn.